so glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors. He's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Holmes is on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Lion. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Bad Intentions, Holmes.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Round 1 of 12. How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define that?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Resourceful 1-2 combo by Bad Intentions. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Halfway through this round here. You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight. But they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this. You know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
A nice block by Bad Intentions. Good-looking counterpunch. There he is, landing a combo. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Halfway through round number 2. Blocks that punch. Holmes is trying to create some space between him and his opponent. You know he wants to fight on the inside. He cannot be smothered. The line's starting to swell here. Showing you some defense there with the block. Good block.
In and out, in and out, in and out.
Accurate counter punch by Bad Intentions. 10 seconds to go in this round. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Good way to protect the midsection. Another left hand from him. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
Excellent counterpunch by Bad Intentions. And now another left. Oh, and there you go. Holmes' defense let him down that time. He got caught by a well-targeted counterpunch. Carries that punch away. Multiple punches coming in now. Holmes has got some swelling that's now starting to show. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
In and out, in and out.
Able to cover up that gut. Final 10 seconds.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Okay, I want to see that straight right. Throw the jab and straight down the middle. You got You're looking good. Now, keep those hands moving. I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay?
Here we go with the 4th round. Able to show you his blocking ability. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And now another left. Great movement to get away from those punches. Missed that uppercut. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Halfway through round number 4. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good job protecting himself. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customano used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Able to counter that attack. Seconds to go in the 4th. Holmes is now in a position where he may not even realize it, but the eye is getting worse. Still, he fights on.
He behaves like a fighter, and that's the greatest asset you have. It's not your jab, it's not your hook, it's not your power, it's not your footwork. It's your ability to behave like a fighter when you have to. He's doing that right now.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Use your feet. Stay away from the inside.
Blocks that belt line well. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Off the rope.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Solid right hands headline that exchange. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Keep moving.
And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Good block there by Bad Intentions. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Throws a counter punch there. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Keep your head moving.
Got that quick trigger, that little double jab there. Boom, boom. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And he returns on that exchange. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Does it surprise you that he's not going to the body as much as he could be?
Well, what surprises me is that he doesn't have the intuitiveness, you know, just the instinct to understand, to recognize the situation. That's part of the ability of a good fighter, to recognize what he should be doing in a certain situation. He's not seeing that. He should be going downstairs.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. Very nice defensive guard there. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Oh, and you can see now he's starting to target that jab with more and more confidence. Holmes has really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range, he's controlling distance, he's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good counter punch. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Lion. Fine fundamentals, good counter punch. Good combination landing there. And yet another right hand lands. Halfway through the 7th round. Able to show you his blocking ability. Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Throws a counter punch there. Ten seconds to go in the 7th. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Holmes has got a real problem, and he knows it, because that eye is worsening, and if it seals all the way shut, if it's swollen that badly, we could see a stoppage in this fight.
Yes, we can. And right now, what should be seen is the corner of his opponent should see that advantage. And a fighter needs to see that advantage and be told that. And move to the right place. Move to the side and throw the kind of punches that can take advantage of that eye being closed.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. The halfway point of round number 8. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Protecting his head well with his guard. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bad Intentions. Well-targeted counterpunch by Bad Intentions.
Keep that up. Keep moving. You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside for this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep the distance. In your eyes, that's what you see. It's me, That's it. Throw him off of that move. Get on that.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Right back to the work up top. Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Stay away from the inside. You need to keep the head moving.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Boy, you gotta love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Not gonna move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good because you're banging that nugget all night long.
Good combination landing there. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Ten clicks of the tuck. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Oh, what an exchange. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Blocks that punch. Twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. A nice crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Combination to the head. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And now they're trading blows. The round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
That's a good block by Bad Intentions. Way to block there. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Blocks the headshot.
Move.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Lion. He scored well after being hit himself. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Good looking counter punch. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Gets rid of that body shot. Come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Blocks away that headshot. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good block by Bad Intentions. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good return fire that time. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Got that quick trigger, that little double jab there. Boom, boom. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Lion. Blocks away that headshot. That wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
Have reached a split decision. Your winner, Bad Intentions,
Holmes is your winner. He gets the nod by split decision.
Hey, if I'm a commissioner in this state, I'm calling that judge in. And I'm saying, hey, explain to me how you had this decision.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.